How you feel about how you play?
Yeah, definitely gonna have some butterflies in the first tee national championship. But after the first tee shot, I just kind of settled down, and I think I'm most proud of how much patience I had out there. I wasn't making too many putts in the beginning, but I was still hitting the ball well, so I just kind of kept my head down and kept going, and just knew that if I kept hitting good shots, I'd make a few putts, and that definitely happened on the back nine.
Talk about a little bit about that back nine. What changed for you? Did anything change, or just staying patient?
No, I think it was just staying patient. I hit it pretty close on 1 and 2 and missed those, but I was still hitting the ball well. And then I made probably a 30-footer on the third hole, so that kind of settled me down a little bit. I made a putt, and then I just kept hitting the ball well. On the 6th hole, I hit a good iron shot in there to about 2 feet and tapped in for birdie. And then the 7th hole, I hit on the green, and so that's always nice to be able to 2-putt and make birdie. I really wasn't even thinking about hitting that green, but it just worked out great. And then 8th hole, just hit 2 more good shots and made a putt. And then 9, that was the first green I missed the whole day, and I just had a great up and down. So,
how aware were you on that your final 9 where you guys were on the leaderboard? Did you check the leaderboard at all day?
I was trying not to. It's kind of hard though because the scoreboard's all over the place. But it's the first day, afternoon round, so you can't really read too much into where we're at. It's going to play tougher for us in the afternoon. The wind kicked up a little bit, so I didn't pay attention too much. Yeah.
Is there any relief finally getting this thing started?
Yeah, absolutely. We got here on Friday, played a bunch of practice rounds, and you just kind of want to get it going and tee off on the first round and just start the championship. But all of us are pretty experienced. We've been to at least 2, most of us. So I think we're just excited for the rest of the way.
Do you feel like, given the way the season has gone, there's a bullseye on your back more so than there would be normally when a team comes in number 1? You guys aren't just number 1. You've overwhelmed college golf this year.
Oh, there's absolutely a huge bullseye. We've won 11 to 13 tournaments, and everyone wants to beat us. And I think, if there had been discussion who was the number 1 team, I think it takes a little bit of the bullseye off of you. But I think we're definitely the number 1 team, and so everyone wants to beat us. We know that all 29 teams want to take a crack at us. So. But we talked about last night. We just got to keep doing what we've been doing the whole year. We've stayed together through the whole season, so just got to keep it going.
What was last night like in terms of, again, finally getting this thing started, and it's what you've been looking for a while? What was the conversation like, and what was the theme?
It was actually a shorter team meeting than we usually have. We just we sat around, discussed when we wanted to get to the golf course, and felt like we had a pretty good idea what we wanted to do around the course, and just kind of said, just keep doing what we're doing. We all have a good game plan and just make smart decisions.
Do you think there's some sort of unfair expectations coming in like the way you guys have in terms of you're not sitting at number 1 at the end of today? Do you think that sets up as you guys, obviously you have a great attitude, but do you think it puts that unfair expectation on you guys?
Well, you got to look at the fact that we teed off in the afternoon and we still are 4th, which is a good round. But the expectations come with playing well, and that's a good thing. If we're number 1 in the country and have a lot of expectations, that means we've played well and done what we're supposed to do. So, but yeah.